accomplishments and reflections for 2023?
So, 2023 has been a very, very good year, and I feel like I sound like a broken record because I said the same thing last year, but it's been so good. Last year when I recorded the video, one of the things I said I wanted to do was raise money, and lo and behold, very fortunately we were able to raise money this year. We got 2 grants, so one from Virgin Unite and one from Unlimited, which has helped us immensely. It helped us to get new equipment, it helped us to move into this new space that you see us in here right now. Moreover, on top of the equipment and the money and all that kind of thing, just being plugged into those networks have helped immensely. We've been able to meet so many really cool people who believe in what we're doing and have contributed with time, with resources to help us bring everything to reality. We've been able to release 69 episodes so far. So 69 down and 931 to go, not long. In 2023, we established an advisory board. One thing with 1000 Voices is that I'm very passionate about what we're doing. The goal, the overarching goal and vision is to eradicate all racial inequality within the UK. That's what we're working towards through the work we're doing. And the podcast is sort of the first step along the way. But I've always been very keen to work strategically, very, very strategically. And whilst I've got some really good people around me who have helped me, this year we're able to establish this advisory board who's really helping us with that strategic steer. So we've got Kalechi Okafor on the board and Carl Oko on the board, 2 amazing people who right from the get-go, when I connected with them, believed in the vision, believed in what we're doing, maybe believed in me somewhat, and they've given so much time, resources, connections, you name it. Like they've been so helpful. So that's been massive for us actually, and yeah, it's been a good year. Bring on 2024.
What are your ambitions for 2024?
Well, we want to still carry on with the podcast and achieve more scale with the work we're doing. It's been good, and the feedback we've been getting is amazing. We've had all sorts of very, very, very cool people on the podcast this year. Entrepreneurs, activists, you name it, like all sorts of people on the podcast this year, and we just want to build upon that and achieve more scale. It's very important that these stories and voices are heard, and we want the world to hear them literally. So that's one thing we want to do in 2024. We've got a framework that we're working towards, the SEEN framework, SEEN, helping Black British change makers to be seen. And that's the work that we're doing with 1000 Voices. The first S in the framework is for show. So with the podcast and through some other mediums that we're looking to expand into in 2024, we want to showcase the stories of these Black British change makers and inspire our listeners so that they can say, oh, if so-and-so can do it, and oh, this person can do it, and they look like me, sound like me, come from the same background as me, if they can do it, then so can I. That's the first part of the framework. The next S in the SEEN is for educate. So we've shown you it can be done. Next, we want to educate you on how you can go and do it. Then we go into the next E, which is empower. So we've shown you it can be done. We've educated you on how it can be done. Now we want to empower you, tangibly empower you, so that you can go out and drive change. And then N for nurture. We've shown you, we've educated you, we've empowered you. Now we want to nurture you so that change is sustainable. It's not a one-off thing and then we go back to status quo. We're trying to change the world. And there's a lot of things that need to be changed to it. There's too many bad things in the UK. Statistically, on a societal level, you can look, there's too many things that just need to be challenged, way too many. On an individual basis, I know a lot of people probably can relate. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, but a lot of people can relate where you've been looked at in a certain way, or someone said something in a certain way, and then you're like, I'm not sure, or maybe, or sometimes it's just overt. We don't need none of that anymore, man. We need a world in which every background and culture and person is respected, no matter what. And that's what we're working towards with 1000 Voices. We want to drive actionable, tangible change and create a more equitable world and a better world, basically, for us all. So 2024, we want to work towards that. We want to raise more money as well. We're fortunate to raise a couple of grants this past year, and we want to raise some more. It's going to help us immensely with our work, help us with equipment and just to produce more stuff, and also help us as we move along our framework. So we want to do that as well. and just continue putting out stuff and connect with people. We've been able to connect with some amazing people who believe in our vision, in our mission, and that's been one of the most fulfilling things in this line of work that we've been doing, and I love it. So if you like who we are, you like what we're doing, hit me up, man. I'm always happy to talk, to collaborate. We need to collaborate more as a community and as an organization. Father Voices, we need to collaborate, and I'm aware that we've done things here and there, but we need to collaborate, man. Like, there's only so far you can go in silos, and a lot of us are working towards the same thing, making the world a better place. So why don't we do it together? So always happy and looking to collaborate with other people. So hit me up, man, and let's talk. Even if you haven't got an idea right now, if you believe in what we're doing, hit me up and let's talk. And then maybe somewhere down the line we can do something together.